Hey, welcome back to WallEyeWorkshop.com. A few weeks ago I put some line on a spinning rod combination. This week we're going to be doing a Baitcaster with a flipping switch option on the reel itself. It's a Pro Max from Berkley. This is a Finwick medium action rod. But there again, we're going to be putting backer line on this reel before we put the Fireline on. What the backer line does is we're not going to use as much Fireline, and it also prevents the Fireline from actually slipping around the reel spool. So I'm going to show you some knots here and how to put the backer on, so let's get started. Okay, I just tied my mono direct right to the spool here. Unlike the spinning reel, when you wind a bait casting reel, the line has got to come off the spool this way. Spinning reel, the spool is usually sitting like this. So I've got a mount right here. I'm just going to use a screwdriver, and that's going to be my little assister here. I'll show you how I'll set that up. And always make sure it winds on there tight. I'm going to keep my hand forward a little bit and kind of look at the line the way it's winding so it winds even. If I'm getting a little thick on one side or another, I'm going to hold my finger to that side. And there again, just like the spinning reel, I'm going to leave probably about a 1/4 inch of room for the Fireline. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, we have our backer done, and now we're going to attach the Fireline to it. All I do is tie 2 fisherman's knots together here, cinch them down, but make sure you wet it before you actually pull them together. Just kind of move them evenly like that. Pull the mono. You got 2 tag ends here, just trim those off. Okay, I've got the Fireline attached to the mono now, and just like the mono, I'm going to have this spool, I'm going to reel this line onto the reel over the top of the spool. So I'm going to hook this up to my little helper here. Again, keep that line tight on there. And when you get on the water, it's not a bad idea to take this Fireline and run it out behind the boat all the way to your mono backer. It'll wind a lot tighter and it'll be more even on your spool. Alright, that looks pretty sufficient as far as right up to the little beveled area on the spool there. So that's all there is to it. You save a little bit of money when you use the backer, but you can't put too much of it on there. So you know, I hope you guys all learned something, and gals, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.